Hello students, how are you? Today we will discuss about the alternating currents. What is the average value of alternating current? What is the RMS value of alternating current? Or we will discuss the some average value or RMS value of some more currents. Let we discuss about alternating currents. Alternating currents. Those currents are said to be alternating current whose magnitude changes continuously and direction changes periodically. अगर मैं मैथमेटिकल की बात करके चलूं, then the sinusoidal functions represents the alternating current. For example, in the simple way, I can write I is equal to I naught sine of omega t plus phi. ये phi हटा रहा हूं मैं. I am supposing that the current starts increasing from zero value. Therefore, I can write I is equal to I naught sine of omega t. This is the current time relation of an alternating current. Similarly, if I have an alternating EMF, then I can write E is equal to E naught sine of omega t. Here we have assumed that the current has the zero value when t is equal to 0. What is here? Here I naught is the peak value. Omega is the angular frequency. That is equal to 2 pi f. And the Indian electricity distribution system, F is equal to 50 hertz. If I write here E naught is equal to peak value of EMF, omega is the angular frequency, again that is equal to 2 pi f, or also we can say that omega is equal to 2 pi by t. If I plot the graph for this, we can plot like sinusoidal graph. This is the graph for alternating current or alternating EMF. This is T. Here you can say that this is T by 2. This is T. This is 3T by 2. Now, we calculate average value for every variable physical quantity. We would like to define the average value of alternating current. Now, average value of alternating current over the complete cycle is 0. Because why? Because it changes its direction periodically. Here, the cycle is positive. Here, the cycle is negative. Therefore, we can say that the average value of alternating current or alternating EMF is 0. But we calculate the average value of this alternating current over the half cycle. Now, how this average value of alternating current is defined for the half cycle? Let me continue. Let me continue how the average value of alternating current, average value of alternating current over the half cycle 0 to T by 2. Now technically the average value of the current is defined as that steady current which sends the same amount of charge in a given circuit as sent by alternating current. How? I can say that I steady multiplied by T by 2 this is the charge sent by steady current in time t by 2. This must be equal to integration of 0 to t by 2 I dt. What is the meaning of this? I dt is the dq. What is this calculating? This is calculating the charge sent by the alternating current or variable current. I am not saying this I is alternating current. This I can have any type of variable current. We will calculate for average value the charge sent by this alternating current over the given time period. Here the given time period is 0 to t by 2. Now I steady multiplied by t by 2 is the charge sent by the steady current in time t by 2. Then this steady current, if these two charges are same, then this steady current will said to be average current. So therefore, let we calculate mathematically. I average multiplied by t by 2 is equal to 0 to t by 2 I dt. We are calculating the average value of alternating current over the half cycle. If the current is alternating, then the time current relation is given by this. Therefore, I can write I average multiplied by t by 2 is equal to 0 to t by 2 I naught sine of omega t dt. 0 to t by 2 sine of omega t dt. Here we will write now I average multiplied by t by 2 is equal to I naught is constant, sine omega t. The integration of sine omega t is minus of cos of omega t divided by omega from where to where? 0 to t by 2. Now we have the relation between t and omega. We can put omega is equal to 2 pi by t. Therefore, I can write this I average is equal to I average multiplied by t by 2 is equal to I naught omega. I am writing omega here, that is 2 pi और ऊपर चला गया t और माइनस भी मैं बाहर ले लेता हूं और ये हो गया cos of 2 pi by capital T into small t from where to where? 0 to t by 2. Therefore here t से t cancel हो गया, 2 से 2 cancel हो गया. We will have I average is equal to how much? Minus of I naught upon pi cos of 2 pi by t into t by 2 minus cos of 2 pi by t into t0. Now what happens? Now we will have, what is I average? I average is equal to minus I naught upon pi, t से t कैंसिल हो गया, 2 से 2 कैंसिल हो गया, cos pi is -1, cos pi is -1, minus of cos of 0, that is also 1. Therefore I average, we have 2 I naught upon pi, means I average that is equal to 2 I naught upon 22 by 7, that is equal to 7 by 11 I naught, that is equal to 11 6 66, 3.6% of I naught. Means if I can write for this time, the average value of current is 63% of I naught. This is the value of I naught. I naught is the peak value. I naught is the peak value. तो ये हमारे पास हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं कि what is the average value of alternating current over the half cycle. But we never have half cycle. The electricity flows continuously. Therefore, the average value of alternating cycle for over the big period of time, we can say that that is zero. That is why galvanometer gives zero deflection when we apply alternating current to its terminals, right? That is why we can't use the alternating current for the electrolysis. Electrolysis के लिए भी हम alternating current use नहीं कर सकते. In the same manner as we have defined average value of alternating current over the half cycle, we may define average value of alternating EMF over the half cycle. Same thing हमारे पास है. Under the same manner, in the same manner, we can define the average value of alternating EMF. फिर यही बात है over the half cycle. Over the half cycle, और half cycle भी specific है कहां से कहां तक, 0 से t/2 तक. The definition is same. The definition is same. Q sent by steady must be equal to Q sent by alternating. What is Q sent by steady? E average divided by R into T/2. This is the current multiplied by time, that is equal to Q alternating. What is this? This is integration 0 to T/2 I dt. Or I is equal to, again I will say that is equal to 0 to T/2 E sin omega t, E naught sin omega t divided by R dt. R being constant cancel हो गया, तो ये हमारे पास E average multiplied by T/2 is equal to integration 0 to T/2 E naught sin omega t dt. If you will calculate it, अगर हम इसको कैलकुलेट करके चलेंगे, आई एम नॉट सॉल्विंग इट कंप्लीटली, मैं इसको कंप्लीटली सॉल्व नहीं कर रहा हूं. E एवरेज इज इक्वल टू, इसको कंप्लीटली सॉल्व नहीं कर रहा हूं, E एवरेज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय T/2 इज इक्वल टू व्हाट, दैट इज इक्वल टू E नॉट अपॉन पाई इंटू टी. टी से टी कैंसिल हो गया और E एवरेज इज इक्वल टू 2E नॉट अपॉन पाई. Right. This is the average value of alternating current. But more we will focus on the root mean square value of alternating current. We will study root mean square value of alternating current because the most of the devices, electrical devices, are based upon the heating effect of current, and the average value of current over the long period is 0. Therefore, we have to define it the root mean square value of alternating current. Let me calculate for you what is the root mean square value of alternating current. वैसे तो सीधा सीधा है, if you are the students of mathematics, what we want what is the average value of I naught sin omega t का square. यानी अगर I naught तो हटा देते हैं, what is the average value of sin theta square, sin sorry हाँ एक ही बात है. what is the average value of sin square theta? The average value of sin square theta, if you will calculate, that will be found to be equal to 1/2. But we are to calculate root mean square value, therefore that is 1/√2. This is the root mean square value, root of mean of squares, root of मीन ऑफ स्क्वायर्स, दैट इज द रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू। तो ये आपके पास आई साइन स्क्वायर थीटा की एवरेज वैल्यू किसके बराबर है, 1/2 के बराबर है। साइन स्क्वायर थीटा की एवरेज वैल्यू का रूट किसके बराबर है, 1/√2 के बराबर है। तो यहां से हमारे पास अगर मैं आई नॉट स्क्वायर की आरएमएस वैल्यू निकालूंगा तो वो आपके पास I0/√2 आ जाएगी। But technically, how the root mean square value of alternating current is defined, again, I must explain with you. Let this is a resistance. Let this is a resistance. And from this, the alternating current I is flowing for time t. It produces the heat H. If I made to flow a constant current through this I study for same time t over the same resistance R, if it again produces the same heat, then this steady current will said to be RMS value of this alternating current. Means if I define the root mean square value of alternating current, the root mean square value of alternating current is that steady current which produces the same amount of heat in a given resistance in same time as produced by the alternating current. Repeating again, what is the root mean square value of an alternating current or any variable current? That is that steady current which produces the same amount of heat in a given resistance in the same time as that produces by the variable current. तो इस बिहाफ के ऊपर, इस डेफिनेशन के ऊपर, लेट मी कैलकुलेट व्हाट इज द रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू ऑफ अल्टरनेटिंग करंट एंड सम अदर करंट्स वी विल डिस्कस. That is, heat by steady current must be equal to heat by variable current for same time. So what is the heat by steady current? I am calculating what is root mean square oblique virtual oblique effective value of AC alternating current. तो इसके लिए क्या करेंगे, that steady current which produces same amount of heat as produced by the variable current in same time, that steady current is said to be I effective. Therefore I am writing I effective square R T. This is the heat produced by a steady current in a given resistance R in time t. That is equal to, that is 0 to t I square R dt. This is the heat produced by a variable current. Here I is variable. यहाँ पर I क्या है, यहाँ पर आपका I जो है वो वेरिएबल है. Therefore we have integrated it. R being constant, दोनों तरफ से कैंसिल हो गया. I effective square T is equal to, now what is I? We want to calculate the RMS value of alternating current. So therefore we will put the value of current I naught sin omega t. I am putting this 0 to t I naught square sin square omega t dt. If you remember it as far as board point of view, you can directly put this integration or you may integrate it. That is I naught square is constant, 0 to t. 1 sin square omega t can be written as 1 minus cos of 2 omega t divided by 2 dt. Therefore, you can have I naught square divided by 2 0 to t dt minus 0 to t cos 2 omega t dt. Now, this integration is over the complete interval 0 to t, 0 to 360, 0 to 2 pi. For any trigonometric ratio, this integration will be equal to 0. Therefore, I will write this is I naught square divided by 2 and this is t. What was that? That is I effective square into t. तो t से क्या cancel हो गया? T cancel हो गया. What we get? We get I effective is equal to what? I naught by root 2. Or we can say that I effective is equal to, हमने इसको रूट 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, 2 से डिवाइड कर दिया, रूट 2 इज 1.414, तो दिस इज 0.707 I naught. In the similar way, we can write what I E effective. Similar manner, we can write E effective is equal to E naught by root 2. Right? Or this E effective for the Indian domestic system, that is 220 volt. And the peak value is root 2 multiplied by E effective. That is nearly equal to 311 volt. तो ये हमारे पास रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी है. किस चीज की रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी है? रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी ऑफ एन अल्टरनेटिंग करंट. Now let me calculate the root mean square velocity or root mean square current for another variable current. That is just to understand. We have a current which varies like this. This time is tau. This time is 2 tau. This time is 3 tau. This is t. 0. Here the current is I. And the peak value of current is I naught. Peak value of current is what? I naught. We want to calculate the root mean square value of this type of variable quantity. First, we will calculate what is the relation between I and T, because by the definition of RMS current, I RMS square R T must be equal to here T we will take as tau will be equal to 0 to tau I square R dt. R से R कैंसिल हो गया. I RMS square tau is equal to what is the value of I with respect to, हमें क्या करना है? What we have to do, हमें तो क्या करना है? टाइम के रेस्पेक्ट में करंट को क्या करना है? इंटीग्रेट करना है ना. व्हाट इज द करंट टाइम रिलेशन? तो हम करंट टाइम रिलेशन ढूंढ के लेके आएंगे. लेट दिस इज द इंस्टेंटेनियस करंट I. Now this is I, or this is instantaneous time t. Then this is I, this is t, this is tau, or this is I naught. Then what you can write? You can write I by t is equal to I naught by tau. Therefore, I is equal to I naught divided by tau into t. So we can write that 0 to tau. What is the I? I is I naught divided by tau into t, और इसका स्क्वायर dt. तो अब यहां से हमारे पास क्या आ गया, व्हाट वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड, आई आर एम एस स्क्वायर टाउ इज इक्वल टू आई नॉट स्क्वायर बीइंग कांस्टेंट बाहर आ गया, टाउ स्क्वायर बीइंग कांस्टेंट बाहर आ गया, अंदर इंटीग्रेशन किसका बचा, टी स्क्वायर का बचा, तो दैट इंटीग्रेशन इज टी क्यूब बाई 3 फ्रॉम वेयर टू वेयर, 0 to tau. So therefore I RMS square into tau, that is equal to I naught square divided by tau square into tau cube divided by 3. Tau सारा का सारा क्या हो गया, कैंसिल हो गया, and we get I RMS is equal to what, I RMS is equal to I naught divided by root 3. इस तरह से हम क्या कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, रूट मीन स्क्वायर वैल्यू ऑफ ए करंट। अगर मैं ये इस पल्स को उल्टा बना दूं, इसी पल्स को उल्टा बना दूं, इसी पल्स को मैं उल्टा बना देता हूं, लाइक दिस ऐसे, पल्स बिल्कुल वैसी ही है, सेम आरएमएस करंट आएगा, कितना आएगा हमारे पास, आई नॉट बाई रूट 3। कैसे, दिस इज आई, दिस इज टी, दिस इज टाउ, लेट मी टेक दिस एज आई, ये क्या है, आई नॉट, व्हाट इज दिस इज टी, व्हाट इज दिस इज टाउ माइनस टी। तो क्या आया मेरे पास यहां पर, आई अपॉन आई नॉट, आई अपॉन आई नॉट इज इक्वल टू व्हाट, छोटी ट्रायंगल टाउ माइनस टी अपॉन बड़ी ट्रायंगल टाउ। तो ये आ गया मेरे पास, आई विल बी इक्वल टू आई नॉट टाउ माइनस टी डिवाइडेड बाई टाउ। वी कैन राइट इट लाइक I is equal to I naught 1 minus T upon tau. अब उसी तरह से हमारे पास I RMS square into R into tau is equal to 0 to tau I square R dt. R से क्या कैंसिल हो गया, R कैंसिल हो गया, तो हमारे पास क्या आ गया, I RMS square into tau is equal to 0 to tau. What is the value of I naught square 1 minus t upon tau square dt। तो यहां से मैंने क्या कर दिया, आई नोट स्क्वायर बाहर निकाल लिया, आई आर एम एस स्क्वायर टाउ इज इक्वल टू आई नोट स्क्वायर बाहर निकाल लिया, इसको ब्रेक कर दिया, 0 to tau 1 plus t square upon tau square minus 2t upon tau और dt। जब हम इसको सारे को कैलकुलेट करके चलेंगे, यू कैन गेट दिस इज इक्वल टू आई नॉट स्क्वायर बाई 3 इंटू टाउ। तो टाउ से आपका टाउ कैंसिल हो जाएगा एंड यू विल गेट द सेम आरएमएस वैल्यू फॉर द सेम शेप। जस्ट मिरर इमेज आपकी शेप है, तो ये कैलकुलेट हो गया। इसी में हम 1 2 3 क्वेश्चन और करके चलते हैं। In the Indian domestic system, the frequency nu is equal to 50 Hz. Therefore, we can say that the time period is equal to 1 by 50 second. Therefore, you can say that this is 1000 divided by 50 millisecond, that is equal to 20 millisecond. Now, I am asking you the question, what is the time taken by alternating current from its zero value to RMS value? I will say that this is the basic equation of current. I is equal to I naught sine of omega t plus phi. He is asking that what is the time taken by the alternating current from growing from zero value to RMS current. Therefore, at let at t is equal to 0, I is equal to 0. Therefore, if t is equal to 0, I is equal to 0, we will say that omega phi is equal to 0. तो I किसके बराबर हो गया आपके पास? I नॉट साइन ऑफ ओमेगा टी प्लस फाइव. इसने कहा सीधी सीधी बात है, I इज इनिशियली क्या है आपके पास? इनिशियली I 0 है, चाहिए आप इसको t इज इक्वल टू T1 मान लीजिएगा, तो आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा? फाई की वैल्यू 0 आ जाएगी. तो ये आ गया आपके पास. दिस इज द वैल्यू ऑफ करंट. अब आप चाहते क्या हो? अब आप ये चाहते हो कि कितने टाइम में करंट जो है वो आपका ग्रो करके गया. अब ग्रो करके गया कहां तक? आरएमएस वैल्यू तक. तो आई नॉट बाई रूट टू इज इक्वल टू आई नॉट साइन ऑफ 2 पाई बाई टी इंटू टी. आई नॉट से आई नॉट कैंसिल हो गया, ये बच गया 1 बाई रूट टू. अब व्हाट इज द वैल्यू 1 बाई रूट टू? तो साइन की कितने वैल्यू के ऊपर 1 बाई रूट टू होता है? तो ये हो गया हमारे पास पाई बाई 4. पाई बाई 4 होगा, फिर क्या होगा हमारे पास? पाई माइनस पाई बाई 4 होगा, फिर पाई प्लस पाई बाई 4 होगा, फिर 2 पाई माइनस पाई बाई 4 होगा. इस तरह से आपका कैलकुलेट होता चला जाएगा. तो ये क्या हो गया हमारे पास? पाई बाई 4 इज इक्वल टू 2 पाई बाई टी इंटू टी. तो पाई से क्या कैंसिल हो गया? पाई कैंसिल हो गया, तो t आपके पास आ गया t बाई 8. दिस इज t बाई 8, यानी हमारे पास 20 millisecond divided by 8, that is equal to 2.5 millisecond is the time taken by the alternating current in reaching from its zero value to peak value. Now what is the time taken by it in reaching peak value to RMS value? Sorry, 0 to peak नहीं, 0 to RMS value. Now what will be the time taken from peak to RMS? सेम टाइम, क्योंकि पीक के ऊपर कितने टाइम में पहुंची है? ये आपके पास आ गया. पीक के ऊपर कितने टाइम में पहुंची है? t बाई 4 में. ये t बाई 4 हुआ मेरा, ये t बाई 2 हुआ, ये 3t बाई 4 हुआ, ये t हुआ. तो यहां से आपके पास ये आपके पास क्या है? आई नॉट बाई रूट टू है. तो ये कितना आया मेरे पास? t बाई 8. तो यहां से लेकर के यहां तक आपके पास t बाई 4 माइनस t बाई 8 किसके बराबर आ गया? t बाई 4 माइनस t बाई 8 आपका t बाई 8 के बराबर आ गया. ठीक है, थैंक यू, हैव ए नाइस डे.